Next, what I want to do is I want to take this rendering to Enscape. Okay, to take it into Enscape, we have to install the Enscape rendering. Okay, so Enscape is like another application. Okay, if you don't have the Enscape, you can try to install it, and there is problem with the crack file. That is another issue. If you are using the crack softwares, it won't work. But in case if you have a original software, you can put a crack software. So if you are working, if you have a original software, or you are using a trial version or something, you can use this Enscape, and you can download it from this website. Any cracked software, anything you want from future, you can try this one website. Search for the application you need. So there is Enscape 3.4. So if you are using Revit 25 version, it will support only Enscape 4.1 edition. Okay, if you are using 24 or lower version, 3.3 will work. For a 25 version, Enscape 4 version is supporting. So you can download it and try to install it. Maybe you can do the renders, but you cannot use this option and this option, that taking the material from the internet, you cannot use it. You can do the renderings, other options you can use it. Okay, let's see how we can do. Okay, so once you install the Enscape, this Enscape is common for SketchUp and Revit also. Okay, so when you install one Enscape, even if you open the SketchUp, you can see the Enscape. Even if you open the Revit, also you can see the Enscape. So one Enscape for every application. It's not like a VRA for 3ds Max, VRA for ArchiCAD, VRA for Revit, like that separate application. It's like one application, and it is coming like a plugin. Okay, and if you are comparing this, it is more similar like a Lumion software, but Lumion is more like a another application. Okay, so this is coming similar to the Lumion only, but not like that much realistic like Lumion, but still better than the Revit rendering. So in order to activate it, you can click on the start button. Once you click on the start, it will take you to the Enscape. So what it will do is it will take the Revit model to the Enscape, and it is coming from the same company, Chaos. Chaos is the same VRA manufacturers. Okay. So I think we put some plans before in the Revit. See this trees and this trees. This trees was not much visible here in the Revit, but it is totally changed in the Enscape platform. When you check in the Enscape platform, that tree is completely changed. It's like a original tree now. And some material from the Revit, like a grass, it's not taking. Okay, water is okay. Water is activated, and pavement material is not taking. And paint and all, it's looking good, but grass is not taking. So in Enscape, some Revit materials are not taking, that we need to replace. And here the controlling is more similar to Lumion only. You can see all the controlling button here. In case if you have the controlling icon invisible, you just click on the question mark here. Then it will take you to the help category. And over here, you can use these controls. So this WASD is same game controlling keys. W means forward, A means left movement, D means right movement, S means backward, and E means upward, Q means downward. Okay, and while moving, okay, and if you use the, so space is like you're like walking. Okay, So if you don't have a host surface, you will go all the way down. And there is look around with the mouse left button. So the black highlighting means the clicking. When you use the mouse left button, you can look around the building. And if you use the right button, okay, black highlighting portion, right button, you can orbit the building. And panning is same scroll button. You can zoom in, zoom out. And if you want to teleport means like if you want to go directly to the, just double click. Just double click the left button. It will take you to the inside. And okay, I go backward. Next is time of the day. Time of the day you can control by pressing shift and the right button and dragging the mouse. Okay, that is one option. Or the easiest option is there is U and I. So if you use U, okay, it will change the day mode to night mode. Okay, U and I, forward and backward. You can control the time of the day. You can see the time is changing here. Okay, see 10:30 to 9:25. It will show the timing in this area. So according to that, you can set the time. Or if you want to change the solar angle. So there is two controls in a sunlight. One is solar angle, another one is the solar rotation. So solar angle means if you use the shift and UI. Okay, this is like a sunrise to sunset. Okay, now sunlight is, let's say, in the back side. Okay, currently the sunlight is over this corner. If I want to change the orientation, I can use the control. If you use the control and UI, the sunlight is in same height, but we can make it in from which direction you want to make the sunlight. Okay. Once you set this, you can confirm this one. Okay, now the sunlight is confirmed. Next, what I am going to do is I minimize it. Okay, over here, so that is the activation and controlling. Another one is the synchronize. If you click synchronize, it will make the same camera view in the Enscape also. See how you rotated the model in the Revit, same rotation it will come here. Let's say if I change to the camera view that we already said before, exterior isometric view. See, just make it update, yeah, and you can change it to isometric day. Automatically it will get updated to that area. Now it is looking from the same camera angle. So that is a synchronized view. It will match the Revit camera with the Enscape camera. And another one here is asset library. Asset library is actually used to download the elements. So this asset library is actually coming from the internet. Okay. So in crack software, if you install the Enscape, this asset library won't take because it is downloading from the internet. It requires the internet. Because when we install the Revit cracks, it automatically disables the internet connections. So that's why it's not, Enscape is not taking in the crack versions. Okay, now let's see how to place these objects. Suppose if you want to use this Enscape objects, there are many content library here, animals, construction, furnitures. So anything you want to use it, you can take it here. I go to the furniture, see there are many furnitures. Suppose if I want to use some furnitures here, I go to the ground floor where I want to keep it, ground floor plan. Okay, in the Majlis area, I want to put some furnitures. Okay, let's take, you can take whatever you like. I just take this armchair. So any object you loaded from the Enscape, it is coming to the Revit as a Enscape object. And this Enscape object will not show clearly in the Revit renderings and even in the Revit screen. Only it will give clear view in the Enscape rendering. So here it look like a dummy object only. Okay. And you cannot change the settings. Only thing you can do is you can adjust the height, like how much you want to rise from the ground floor. Okay, so height means from the base height you can adjust, not the chair height. Okay, from this floor, if you want to lift it by 100 mm, 200 mm, that you can do. There is no much controlling in this area. And you can do copy, move, rotate, all this option here. And if you want to load another one, go back to the Enscape here, go to the asset library, select the furniture, and you can select other. So there is many options here, bed, outdoor elements. Okay, see sofa sittings. And any element you are loading from the Enscape object, it will automatically go to the component category here. Suppose if I escape it, I don't place it. And again, I want to use the same component already loaded. If you can go to architecture and component. So it will list all the Enscape object here. Okay, the two elements we brought it here is here. You can place it. So this way we can put the Enscape object, and others also you can do. Just go to asset library. Let's say some people sitting on the table. Okay, I take this guy. And we can make him sit on the chair. Okay. Now if you go to the Revit camera, we already have the camera view in the interior. See here it will look like this, but if you go to the Enscape, it will be much better. Okay. So this way we can put the interior elements, outdoor elements. There are many items here. If you go to the vegetations, so content library is same like SketchUp only. In SketchUp also you can see the same content library. So anything you want, you can take it and load it here and then place it as a component option. And next one is Enscape material. Enscape material is also coming from the internet. So when you use the Enscape material, it is taking from the internet only. And there are already preloaded materials here, like brick category. These are the brick category, concrete category, fabrics, glass, ground. Suppose if I want to use the ground here, because the Revit grass is not taking in the Enscape, we can go to the ground. Just wait for it load. Once it is loaded, you can take the grass you want, import the selection. Okay, it will be loaded to the Revit materials. There is sands, there is gravels, pebbles, many items are here. So whichever you need, you can take it. Okay, pavement, I go to the pavement, I select the pavement, import the selection, and stones, tiles. Okay, so just select the item that you want. Okay, I took this one. So anything you selected and loaded it here, it is actually going to the manage and material library of the Revit. Okay, when you go to the manage materials here, now you can see the Enscape material already loaded here. See this one. This is from the Enscape, and one from the payment side. Yeah, payment 06. This is also downloaded from the Enscape. Suppose if I want to use it, I take the existing ground, edit, edit. Currently this grass is not taking in Enscape. I change this grass to Enscape grasses. This mouse 01. Click apply and click OK. OK. And same way the payment I will take from here. So if you are not getting the payment, when you come to here to the corner, use the tab. When you use the tab alternate, you will see the payment floor boundary is highlighting. Just select it and then go to the edit type and then go to the edit here, change the payment to the new payment 06, click OK, click OK, click apply and click OK. Now you can see payment is also added here. So customized material also we can load it in this area. Now let's see that one. I go outside the building. Now you will see the payment, and this payment, if you check, there is more detail here. Okay, there is, see, there is a depth even showing and texture bump, everything is perfect here. And if you check the grass here, the grass coming in the area, just double click. See, this is the grass we use. Actually, it is like a moss surface. If you put grass, it will be more better. It will show the fur. I change the material Enscape, material library. I take another ground. Instead of moss, take the grass. Okay, take any grass, 1, 0, 2, 3. Okay, I take one grass, import selection. Once it is imported, load it. Now go back here, take the earth, edit it, change it. Grass 03. Click OK, click OK, click apply, click OK. Now if you go back here and you double click here, you will see, okay, there are grass, real grass is there. Even with the wind, there is a movement also here. So it's more similar like Lumion only. Now, in case if you want to edit the Enscape material that you already loaded, okay, you can edit from the Enscape material editor. Not only Enscape material, you can use the Revit material also edit here in the Enscape material editor. Suppose the same grass we loaded in from the Enscape materials, grass 03, and if I want to control the height of the grass variations, okay, we can control it here. I just reduced the height and variation also. I reduced texture. I reduced. Okay. Then when you're checking here, it will be adjusted automatically. Same way for this material. Okay. I take the payment. Payment 06. We can control it. We can control it. Control it. Control it. and check here. That material will be get updated according to how we adjusted. Okay. So after setting all those details like placing object materials and controlling the materials, we can start doing the camera. So now you can use it as a Enscape object. Okay, you have material edited, you have the building, and you want to control with the keys. You can use the keys also here. Okay, I take a photo like this. Now, suppose this view, if I want to save it as a render, I can use the screenshot icon. When you click screenshot, it will save it as a picture. Okay, you can save it as a picture. Yes, it will be updated as a picture. And what about the quality? What about the background? That also we can customize. So it's more faster than the any other 3D rendering softwares. It will do real time. Now, suppose if I want to change the settings in the background quality and all, you can use this icon, visual settings. When you click that one, there is output quality first. Output, how you want the output. Full HD, Ultra HD, you can set the resolution here. Okay. And if you want to export all these details, alpha channels, okay, depth channels, material channel, all as a separate files, you can use this one also. These files can be used in Photoshop for the further editing. So those who are using in Photoshop, they can know this one, alpha channels. So if you put all this together, it will give the correct output. And if you want to individually control certain channels, you can use this export as a separate files option, or it will be combined file only. And how you want the file format, as a PNG or JPEG output files. So if you want PNG, you can put the PNG format. And if you want to keep it in a default folder, that also we can use it here. Automatic naming. So if you click here and here, it will automatically name it and all. Okay. Or we can use a different customized name or a customized location like that. So currently I didn't set it. We are doing the customization. What about the video quality? So we are not just rendering, we are making walkthroughs also here. So that time, what is the quality you want? Maximum quality, full HD. Okay, that is the maximum quality. Frames per second. Frames per second is the FPS. So more FPS means more quality and more file size. So a standard is 30 photos per frame. So you can put a 30 FPS here. Coming to the sky. Suppose if you want white background only, you can check the white background or white ground. See currently white ground and the sky. You can use that one, or you want a clear one, you can use clear, or a skybox. Skybox is also something similar. Desert. If you want to put a desert on the behind, you can use desert, forest, mountains, construction site, town. So whichever you need, you can take it from here. Suppose white cubes or urban area, and this urban area also you want to rotate. So it's like a 360 degree. In that 360 degree, which view you want on the back side when you're looking from the front, that also you can set. And cloud density, if you want more clouds, you can put cloud density control here, and variety of clouds. Okay, that also we can control. Serious amount. Okay, serious is this piece above the the bottom clouds. And contrails. Contrails are like lines. So when you check it in some skies, they have the contrails like a jet lines kind of feeling. And longitude you want to control, you can control it. Latitude you want to control, you can control latitude also here. Okay. And what about the atmosphere? If you want to put a fog, you can increase the intensity of the fog. See, now a fog is coming on the ground. And if you want to adjust the height, you don't want that much height on the top, you can control it also here. Okay. Luminous sun brightness, if you want to make it more brighter or less. So currently it is like 100%. From the 100%, if you want to make it less or more, you can do that way. Or you can type here also, let's say 110. Night brightness is night, in night time only. Shadow appearance. How you want the shadow? Like a soft or a sharp? Okay, so see now it's soft, smooth only. If you make it sharp, it will be sharp lines. Then artificial brightness. Okay, that is also daytime only. Ambient brightness, wind also we can increase. Then auto contrast, adjust you can do here. Saturation you can do here. Color saturations. So make all the controls how you want before doing the rendering. Vignette, chromatic aberrations, bloom. Okay, first you check it, then you can see you require it or not. Okay. Lens flare, we don't have much role here. Motion blur also, we don't have much blur, much option here. Okay. And main, if you want to put some outlines, see outline is like this one, dark lines. If you want to put it like a 10% or 30%, we can do. So we will see it like this piece is another, this piece is another. Okay. So joints and all, we can easily identify it. Okay, now it's very hard to identify where it is starting. But when you put a highlight, you will know this is separate, this is separate. Okay. And after designing all this, you can increase the quality and then you can do the render. Okay, this will make view better. So if you're giving more quality, it will be faster. I just cancel it. It's taking time. So if you give a outline, you can see that line is like having a black lines on the edges. It will give you more better view. So you can distinguish it where is the edge and all. Now same way, if I want to make a video, okay, let's say I want to make a video. To make the video, we have the video editor here. Just click on the video editor and you can click the first photo. So first, what I am going to do is I am going to make a day to night transition in 20 seconds. Okay, I click first photo. I just move forward. I click another photo. I move forward. Okay. And I click another photo. So currently 3 clicks. Okay, 1, 2, 3 clicks. I select the mid frame and I give a timestamp and I give the seconds. Okay, 6 seconds. So when I give 6 seconds, it is like a 19 seconds total. Then I go to the first camera. I click on the time of the day. Okay, currently it is 3:22. Maybe I change it to, okay, let's say 6 to 6 or 7 to 7. Okay, 7:22 a.m. to the last frame I select. I put a time of the day, a.m. to p.m. Okay, now we can check. I go back to the first frame and I click play button here. So it will make a day to night transition in 19 seconds. So when it reaches the 19 second, it becomes the night mode. So this way we can adjust it. Now I go back here. If I want to change the field view little wide, I don't want to miss the sky here. I change it here. Here, no problem. Here, no problem. Let's do again the play video. So I give you a field view also here for the last frame. So it was not zooming much. Yes. Now, suppose if I want to export it, I can click on export button and I can decide the quality and click export as a MP4. Okay. So you can save it where you want. Save it. And it will convert it into the picture. So it will take time. I just cancel it. So it is actually the same output we are viewing here. It will make it as a video. Okay, this is like a preview. In rendering, it will make quality better in full HD mode and save it as a video in the outside. Let's say if I want to make another camera path, like a man entering to the inside of the building. Okay, so if I want to make another video path, I have to go to the video path here and I have to make a new video path. So when you do new video path, you have to delete the current one. Suppose if you don't want to delete the current path, you want to save it future also you want to use it, then what you can do is you can save the path, current camera path, and you can keep it in the location where you want. Okay, so here I just make morning to evening path. Okay, save it. Now in case if I want to use it, I can load the path from that location. It will automatically take the same camera settings. Or if I want to make a new video path, I can delete this one and I can start with a new video path. So the starting time I may change the lighting. Okay, 11:44. Okay, I click the first photo. Now I move forward. I click another photo. I move forward. I click another photo, move forward. Like you are entering to the door. Use the Q and E controls to make it. Click another photo. Render. And these are the previous cameras. You can another click. We will enter to here, then to here. Then to here. And make the another click, another click. Okay. Now let's see the camera path. When you click play button, it will take the camera through that area. So more you click, more will be the smoother. Okay. So somewhere if I want to fix it, I can check with one by one camera. Some area it is taking through the staircase from here to here. So it's directly moving to this location. That's why it is taking to the through the staircase. So we can add a in between camera. I just move forward. And I click another photo here. Now if you go back and play it. Yeah, like a smoother. Okay, and you can control the timing, timestamp. Suppose if you want to make it more. See when you are adjusting here, it is you can see the total seconds here. Okay, 30-second video. And here also if I want to put a timestamp 11:44 here, and the last camera if I want to put a timestamp PM or 7:14 PM. And after this, you can do the preview. So it will make a dynamic transition and it will be taking through the inside and make a 30-second video. Okay, so this way we can make it, and anytime if you want to make it some camera to be deleted, suppose this, if I don't want, I can delete it. Okay, it will ask you delete this frame. Now 1 to 2 is directly to the door. Okay, so this way also we can update it. And another, so this way we can make the video walkthroughs also. Okay, I go back to the home tab. Now here another thing we can do is the screenshot we did, video editor we did. There is 360. So if you stand inside a room and you make a 360-degree rendering, it's not panorama, it's 360 panorama, and it can be viewed only with a 360 viewer. Okay, not all the image application, image viewer, you cannot view it. So when you do this, you have to use the 360 viewer is there. It's loading only. Just wait for it to complete it. So what it will do is it will make a 360 photograph on all sides. So when you do the scrolling, okay, you can see all the sides of the room, like a floor, like a ceiling, all the surrounding walls, everything. Resistive viewer for PC or Windows or app. In this only it will view. So it's a different format of photo, taking 3 axes. Okay, cancel it. Because it requires more time and more graphics to make it faster. And so that also you can try, okay, 360. And suppose once you made everything in Revit and you don't want to open Revit for opening this in Enscape, you can export to Enscape file. So this is converting this file into an Enscape file. So this will be like a Revit project in Enscape. So when you click it, it will directly open in the Enscape. So you don't need Revit to open it and then like load it by using the play button. Now it will be like a Enscape file. So you don't know this is created in Revit or this is created in SketchUp. It will be just a Enscape file. So according to the detailing, it will take the size also here. And another option is if you have the VR headset and all, we can collaborate with the VR headset also. Okay, using the VR headset. You can upload this file into the VR headset. You can view with the VR headset. So now in the market, you can see the people are showing the building before construction itself, like a person standing inside and viewing how it will be in the real room. That and all you can do with the Enscape if you are connecting this with the VR option. Okay, if you have this installed the VR, you can use this option. You mount with this with the Enscape file with the VR. You can walk it. You can walk through this staircase and you can view everything with the VR headset, like you are standing inside and viewing. Okay, so that option is also there for the virtual reality modeling. Okay, so that and all you can try here in this area. Yeah, this is that one. If you are viewing it in online, you can use this 360 viewer, or you have to download the software or application to view the model as a 360. So that is the Revit rendering and the Enscape rendering we have here in this Revit.